Mattai chapter 15. Then Parishaya and scribes from Hierosolimon are approaching toward Yeshua, saying, "Why do thy disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? For they wash not their hands when they eat bread." And he answered and said to them, "Why do ye also transgress the command of the God because of your tradition? For the God said, Honor thy father and thy mother, and he that speaketh evil of father or mother, let him die the death. But ye say, Whosoever shall say to the father or to the mother, That wherewith thou mightest have been profited by me is given to God, he shall not honor his father. And ye invalidated the word of the God because of your tradition. Ye pretenders, well did Yeshayahu prophesy of you, saying, This people honoureth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain do they worship me, teaching as their doctrines the precepts of men. And he called to him the multitude and said to them, Hear and understand. Not that which entereth into the mouth profaneth the man, but that which proceedeth out of the mouth, this profaneth the man. Then came the disciples and said to him, Knowest thou that the Parishaya were stumbled when they heard this saying? But he answered and said, Every plant which my skyly Father planted not shall be rooted up. Let them alone, they are blind guides. And if the blind guide the blind, both shall fall into a pit. And Petro answered and said to him, Declare to us the parable. And he said, Are ye also even yet without understanding? Perceive ye not that whatsoever goeth into the mouth passeth into the belly, and is cast out into the duct? But the things which proceed out of the mouth come forth out of the heart, and those things are profaning the man. For out of the heart come forth evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, sexual sins, thefts, false witness, railings. These are the things which profane the man, but to eat with unwashed hands profaneth not the man. And Yeshua went out thence, and withdrew into the parts of Tur and Sidon. And behold, a Canaanite woman came out from those borders, and cried, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with a demon. But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she crieth after us. But he answered and said, I was not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. But she came and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. And he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to the little dogs. But she said, Yea, Lord, for even the little dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from their master's table. Then Yeshua answered and said to her, O woman, great is thy faith. Let it become for thee even as thou wilt. And her daughter was healed from that hour. And Yeshua departed thence, and came near to the Sea of Galilee, and he went up into the mountain, and sat there. And there came to him great multitudes, having with them lame ones, blind ones, mute ones, maimed ones, and many others, and they cast them down at his feet, and he healed them. Insomuch that the multitude wondered when they saw mute ones speaking, maimed ones whole, lame ones walking, and blind ones seeing, and they glorified the God of Israel. And Yeshua called to him his disciples and said, I have compassion on the multitude, because they continue with me now 3 days, and have nothing to eat, and I would not send them away fasting, lest perhaps they faint on the way. And the disciples say to him, Whence should we have so many loaves in a desert place, as to fill so great a multitude? And Yeshua said to them, How many loaves have ye? And they said, 7, and a few small fishes. And he commanded the multitude to sit down on the ground. And he took the 7 loaves and the fishes, and he gave thanks and broke, and gave to the disciples, and the disciples to the multitudes. And they all ate, and were filled, and they took up that which remained over of the broken pieces, 7 baskets full. And they that did eat were 4,000 men, besides women and children. And he sent away the multitudes, and entered into the boat, and came into the borders of Magadan.